Hey everyone, welcome to the Budget Bean, where I steward my family's money intentionally to pay off debt and save up for our dream home. Today I have a little bit of a longer video for you guys because, as you may know, it was my daughter's birthday party yesterday, so I have been really busy the past few days prepping desserts and food and decorations for her party so we could all have a lovely day yesterday. And so I didn't have any time to film, let alone film multiple videos that I usually post along the weekend. We're just gonna jump right in. I have my planner right here, and I am going to, I'm gonna set this aside, and then let's just jump into our unstuffing. And I'm actually going to put these all together. This is $540 that we'll be stuffing in this video, but I'm gonna put it aside for just a second here. With this all being in one video, I'm just gonna try to cram everything in, but let's go ahead and start with our unstuffing, and then I think we'll move on to, after that, to some condensing, and then we will stuff our binders. So I hope you guys are ready for an extra long video with me today, but I want to say thank you so much for being here with me, and that I hope you guys are having a great weekend with your families. It was super nice to have all of ours together in our new rental house that we have. It was really perfect for hosting and has just proven to be really just a great move for us. I also do want to mention, while I'm on the topic of this house, we have some lovely neighbors in this little cul-de-sac that we live in, and our neighbors next door to us actually invited us to church today, and it was really great to go back to a church. Ever since we moved back to Washington, we've been trying to find our home church, and we haven't really found somewhere yet, and the church that we went to with our lovely neighbors today was really good, and the sermon was all about friendship, so it was kind of right on par for what we needed. It was really lovely. Last night we actually went over to their house for a little fire and got to bond with them, and yeah, it was just a super big blessing from the Lord. We knew once we made the decision to move here that it just felt right, and it was just a reminder that God is with us, and this was the right move for our family. So yeah, sorry for that little spiel. I'm just super grateful that the Lord just continually shows up in our lives and shows that He's with us with every decision and whatnot that we make. And yeah, it's a super big blessing to already have these great friends right next door to us and fellow believers that we can, just talk about things with, and then we'll understand. And yes, we're very grateful for them. All right, so now that you have that little backstory there of what went on with our day today, let's just get started with this unstuffing. So in groceries, we had a total of $20, $40, $60, $80 left over, so the whole $80. And in Costco, we had nothing. In household, we had $10 left over. In dining out, we had a total of $4 left over. And kids had their $10 left over. Violet was asking today to go to Hobby Lobby to get some decorations, she calls them. They're the little kits that they sell there. They're really great for kids. She loves to go there and spend her kids' money on those. Personal had $15 left. And sorry if my voice sounds a little weird here today. I feel like I'm suffering from severe allergies. There has been just like a thick layer of pollen over our cars, and it's really getting to me. So in my buffer, I'm gonna keep this $20 in here, but I'm gonna take out this $3 and put that here. So that is all for unstuffing, and we'll see what we have here that is going to be going towards our savings. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80. And then we have 10, 20, 5, 10, 15. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, guys, awesome. We have a total of 122 going to savings. So that is great. I'll probably still post that savings video tomorrow. So my savings, they're posted on Mondays, and we'll do that there. And then let's see how I want to do this. I think I'm gonna take from this. So this might be kind of confusing, but let's just see how I'm gonna do this. I have my teller slip here, and this is the 540 that we pulled out yesterday. So we have $5 in 8s, 20 20s, and 1 100s, and I end up usually needing like more 5s. And so my plan was that I was gonna condense with some of these 20s to make up for it, because some of my binders are getting kind of full. So let's just go ahead and count and make sure before we start pulling from this that we have the full 540. So let me just separate it really quick. And then let's go ahead and get to counting. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. Oh, I did that wrong. So 40 plus 400 plus, and then we have 100 here. So perfect, we have our full 540. And I'll go ahead and put these aside. Put this back. Oh. All right, guys, and let's just get started on this condensing here. So I don't know how much condensing I need in these, but I do know, at least in my savings binder, I need to do some condensing. So, and let's see, should I use, maybe I should use my savings money. Okay, yes, I think I should do that. All right, guys, so I just changed my mind a little bit here. I might see how I can edit this in a different way, and if I don't, then maybe not. But I'm gonna actually use this savings money to do some condensing, I think. So let's just see how that works out for us. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use my savings money to do some of this condensing. So let's just start out with my high priority binder and see if there's anything that we need to do here. So we can go ahead and swap 2 5s for a 10. And that leaves us at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, and 30. So 130 there. Let's see, this already has 2 20s in it, so we're good here. Like I said, these binders, I don't know how much condensing I need to do in them, but I do know that my savings binder is a little crazy, so I'm going to try to condense that. There's nothing to condense in this one. Okay, let's check out holidays. So perfect, looks like we can trade for a 20 here. So I'll put the 10, 2 5s and grab a 20 for $25 in holidays. Now we'll move on to my kids binder. Let's see. Violet has 15, which means we can trade 2 5s for one of these 10s. Putting her at $15. And then Little Miss Maya's fund is completely drained for her amazing Minnie Mouse birthday party she had yesterday. So we'll start stuffing just the $5 probably for her until the next thing comes up. Diapers and wipes has 30, so there's no condensing here. Clothing and shoes, looks like we can trade 2 5s for one of these 10s. And that's gonna put us at 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Okay, school expenses, looks like that has 50 and there's no condensing there. And that is it for the kids binder. And now let's move on to low priority. Home decor has nothing in it, so no condensing there. Clothes just has a 20. Self-care has a 20. Let's see if there's family fun. Okay, perfect. Let's see. So we can grab a 20. And then let's see, and another 20. Perfect. So that'll put us at 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 240. So since I still have so much in here, I'm really excited that I might be able to treat the family to like an overnight stay somewhere, hopefully that has like a heated pool that my girls can go in because they've really been wanting to go swim. And so yeah, if anybody knows of anywhere in the Washington area that's drivable, I mean, even if it was like Oregon or Idaho, just something that was drivable for the weekend, let me know of any recommendations because our family definitely deserves a little weekend getaway. In date night, we just have a 5, so nothing in electronics. There's just a 5. So here is where I need to do the most condensing, I believe. So now that I have this condensed down, I'm trying to decide if any of these have a 20, that'd be great, but I do, okay, let's just see. So, okay, perfect. So here's 20 here. So we'll put this 20 in this, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's trade these 5 1s for 5. Putting this challenge at $25, $6, $7. Okay, and then in this challenge, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can trade for a 10 here. So let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then this challenge, looks like we do have a trade we can do. And I don't want to confuse anybody, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and trade this. So this is my savings money for the week, but I do think that I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my stuffing money here. And I'm gonna trade out, let's see, hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see. Okay, that works. So I'm just gonna set these here. So I have my savings money here, and this is my stuffing money. So I don't know if that's confusing, but that's the way I'm gonna do it today. And so I have a 20 here that I can get. So I'm just gonna grab a 20 from here, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, perfect. So I'm going to take a 5 from here, and we're going to be good to go there. All right, and then on to this one, we have, okay, perfect, 1, 2, 3, oh, let's just see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, oh, there's another 5. Wow, this challenge actually has a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have $15 here. Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So let's trade that for 2 5s. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll trade that here. And then we have 2 more 5s, so we'll trade it for this 10. Perfect. Now let's see, we have no trades to do here. And then stewardship. And this is one that we actually owe in, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right now. We owe this one $4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we can take this away, and let's see if we can condense this down. So we have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I'm gonna trade the 5 here, and then a 20 from here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 5s going into this one, and then that'll be perfect. So we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. And all right, guys, we should be good to go with our condensing. And then let's see. Okay. Now let's make sure we still have the full 540 here. So we have, I'll go ahead and put this into one. We have the 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40. So plus 340 equals 440. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Perfect, guys. We still have our 540 here. And then we have all of our savings challenge money. So I'll just go ahead and set aside all this savings money right here that I'll use for my challenges for my Monday savings video. And we'll just go ahead and set these aside for now. And let's get started on our cash planning. So I'll go ahead and grab my planner. So here is my planner, and I'm just gonna grab out my cash planning sheet here. And let's just get to planning. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of my categories written out, and then I will be right back. I have everything all written out right here, and we should be good to start planning. So in groceries this week, let's budget. I'm just gonna go with $60 for the regular grocery store. And then Costco will be getting, let's see, 120 has seemed to be good. And then actually, let's just mark these while we're at it. So we're gonna do 3 20s for this one, 100 and a 20 for this one. Household will be getting, should I do, I'm gonna do $30 for household this week. And so that is going to be a 20 and 2 5s. Dining out will be getting its typical $35. So we'll do a 20, oh, we don't have any 10s, so I'll just exit that out and we'll do 3 5s. Did I just add that? Nope. And then kids will be getting their typical $10, so just 2 5s here. Personal, I'll be getting my typical 20, so we'll do 120. Oh, I gotta add these. And then gifts, let's keep it at the $25 here, so we'll do a 120 and 1 5. Benny and Ruby, let's do, let me just, oh wait, they have $40 right now. It would be really good to get Benny groomed. I might go ahead and I'm just gonna put their $30 and we'll figure that out. So 20 and 2 5s here. Health, let's do, I don't really need anything there. Let's do $10 in health. So 2 5s there. And toiletries, let's just do $10 here. So 2 5s. And then holidays, let's do, let's just do $5 for now. Violet, let's start stuffing more for Violet's birthday now. So let's put $20 into Violet. So we'll do one $20 bill here. Maya will go back to $5 for now. Diapers and wipes, let's put $10 there. So 2 5s, clothes and shoes. I do want to get my husband some new clothes. Let's see. Let's just do $40 here for right now. So 2 20s. And then school, oh, that was for the kids. Okay. So I'll just exit this out. Sorry for the mess, but this is a planning here. So for kids' clothes and shoes, let's just keep that at 10. So 2 5s and then we'll minus 20. Okay, so school expenses, let's just put that at 5. And then kids miscellaneous, let's put that at 5. Home decor, let's put that at 20. Sorry if you hear my noisy girls in the background. Did I add that? We'll go through and just make sure again through here. Clothes, that's where I said we'll be doing 40. And then self-care, let's see. Self-care, we have family fun, date night, and electronics. So we have $60 left and we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's put self-care at 10. And then family fun, date night, electronics. Let's put electronics at 5. My daughter's, if you hear in the background, she's trying to get into Maya's little swimming pool that her aunt bought her for her birthday yesterday, and my husband's telling her it's 62 degrees and too cold. Date night that we have left and family fun. So let's see here. We have $4.95 and we're stuffing for $5.40. So we have $45 left, and let's put date night at 20, and then let's put family fun at 25. Okay, so let me just go back through this really quick and make sure we added everything correctly. Okay, let me just restart here. 60 plus 120 plus 30 plus, actually let me mark these off so I don't lose my spot. So 60 plus 120 plus 30 plus 35 plus 10 plus 20. I don't know what mine's doing, but it's very noisy, so I'm sorry, guys. Plus 30 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 20 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 20 plus 40 plus 10 plus 25 plus 20 plus 5. Ooh, so that puts us at 530. Okay, so we had only 530 planned for somehow, so we actually have another $10 to stuff, which actually I'm gonna save that $10 for so we're gonna save that $10 for Etsy Pay because I actually had a $10 deposit go into my account from my Etsy. So let's add that 10 and we'll just do 2 5s here. So yeah, let's add that to my Etsy. It worked out perfectly. Okay guys, so that's it for our cash planning. Now we can finally move on to our cash stuffing. So let's see. Groceries is going to be getting $60. I wonder, I think I'm gonna put this on this side here and this on this side. Okay, so groceries will be getting $60 here. So 20, 40, 60. Costco is gonna be getting $120, so it'll get this $100 bill and this 20. And household's gonna be getting 30 this week, so 25, 30. Dining out will be getting 35, so 25, 35. Let's see, those are going different. So 35 going into dining out. Oh. There we go. Kids are going to be getting their $10, and maybe Miss Violet will be able to go to Hobby Lobby today to get some new decorations. Personal is going to be getting $20. And then Buffer will be getting nothing. Okay, and then moving on to high priority here. So gifts is going to be getting $25. That's going to put gifts at 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 55. So that is $155 in gifts. And then Benny and Ruby will be getting $30. So here is 20, 25, and 30. And that'll be putting Benny and Ruby at 20, 40, 65, $70. So maybe one day soon, Mr. Benny will be getting his grooming. In health, I planned for $10. So 2 5s going into health, and that puts us at $25, $30. And then toiletries will be getting $10 as well. So we'll grab 5 and 10, putting us at $20, $40, $50, $5, $65 in health, or toiletries, sorry guys. Okay, and then holidays will be getting just $5 today. So that puts us at $25, $30 in holidays. Moving on now to my kids finder. Violet will be getting $20 today. Like I said, her birthday's in July, so now we'll start stuffing for her birthday party. And hopefully we won't have to do as extreme stuffing as we did for Maya's. So I'll try to, after this, see how many weeks it is until till Violet's party, and then I'll try to plan accordingly to have good stuffing each week for that. So now we have $35 in Violet. And then Maya will be getting $5 today, starting her fund all over again. Diapers and wipes will be getting $10 today. And that is going to put us at $20, $35, $40. All right, and then clothes is going to be getting $10 today. Oh, I didn't consider something in my stuffing, but I will figure that out in just a minute. Okay, so that is gonna put us at 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $105. So I think I'm gonna do something weird here, but I'm gonna put this 10 in and these 2 5s and grab this 20, and hopefully that little thing will fix my thing. I didn't plan for the correct amount of denominations that I needed. Okay, school expenses is going to be getting $5. So we'll just put one of these 5s in here, and that'll put school expenses at $20, $40, $55. And then kids miscellaneous is going to be getting $5 today. All right, moving on to my low priority binder. Home decor. Oh wait, that's still here. Home decor is getting $20 today. Clothes and shoes is getting $40, putting us at $20, $40, $60. And then self-care is going to be getting $10 today. So that puts self-care at $30 now. Family fun is getting $25. Let's see. We'll put that here, that here. And that puts family fun at $100, $20, $40, $60, $80, $200, $20, $40, $65. So $265. And family fun, date night is getting $20. And now I need to find somewhere to break this 20. So let's go back into this and see. I might need to pull this from my savings, but we'll see. Oh, perfect. Toiletries. So we'll grab this 20 and put that into toiletries. Okay, now we should be good to finish our stuffing. All right, sorry about that, guys. And let's continue on with electronics here. So that one's going to be getting, wait. I feel like I messed something up somewhere. I'm gonna have an extra 5. Darn it. I shouldn't have rushed all of this and stuffed it into one video, but I did just want to get it all done. I'm so honestly exhausted from this party. I put in so much work, and I'm going to insert some videos. I don't know if I'll do that at the beginning or what, but I'll figure that out. So electronics will be getting $5, and actually I'm gonna put this 10 in here and take this 5. And so we have an extra $5 here to stuff somewhere. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to, I think I'm going to put it in family fun, just because, like I said, I do really want to take us on a little weekend trip. So now we'll have 270 in here, and that just seems good to me. So if somebody caught where I have this extra 5 from, let me know, but we'll just move along into my business binder here. And I'm really excited to actually show you guys this because I went ahead and I made these folders myself. So I hope you guys like them. I think they're really cute. And I made them out of like laminating and vellum paper. And so I'll show you. Oh wait, this isn't my business binder. This is my savings folder. I am really excited to show you guys this though. I'm so mixed up and tired. I'm so sorry guys, but I made this, what was this, like on Friday or something I made this. So this will be my new savings binder. I have all my new categories here, like debt payoff, new house, rental property. So I've actually never mentioned this, I don't think, but we still do own a house in Texas that was our first house that we bought there, and we rent that out. And so, yeah, what this folder here is going to be for is, like any repairs that come up, we're responsible for. So it'll just be a good fun to have. So we're never taken by surprise for anything that might go wrong. And, you know, ACs are really expensive to fix, and that might happen, or just something might happen. We want to plan for that. Car fund. This is for right now. We actually lease our car, which we know is not the most financially smart thing, but we needed a bigger car, and the payment on this lease is only $400 and something instead of the $800 to buy it. So that's what we did. But at the end of the lease, you can buy it out. And so we want to have money towards that, to plan for that in 2 years. So we'll do that. A family trip, and this will be for like a bigger trip we take our family on. I feel like next year I want to take the kids to Disneyland, so maybe that'll go to this, but also we need to visit my dad in Texas, so he still lives there. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but he lived quite a bit of ways from us, and he's the only person there. Medical expenses and emergency. So sorry for that side train there, but I was excited to show you guys those folders, and now let's finish stuffing. So this is my business folder here, and I do need... I'm gonna switch out one of these 5s for 5-1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll put this 5 into my savings money. So let's do, what is $10 and then times 0.20. So, wait, 10 times, what the heck? Where's the times button? Oh, wait, I'm still learning this calculator. I'm so sorry. So 10 times 0.2 equals $2. Okay, so we need to put $2 into taxes. And yeah, this is money that I made off of my Etsy account. So thank you so much for supporting my family. I am just super grateful. I'm very blessed to have this new opportunity. And then we're going to be putting $5, $6, $7, and $8 into supplies. I know that I do need to go get some more paper and whatnot, so this will be great to have here. So now we have $5, $10, $15, $16, $17, and $18 in supplies. So I should be able to go get some new stuff that I need. I didn't count the taxes, but we'll do $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5. So actually we'll switch out this and put this 5 in here. Awesome, guys. So that concludes it for my stuffing. And I know this video is extremely long, and I do apologize for that. Like I said, I had to stuff this all into one video. But I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend with your families, and that you made it to church today and heard a good sermon. I know I did today. The sermon was all about friendship, which was just so on par for what we needed, because as we were like tearing down the stuff for Violet or Maya's birthday party, our neighbor came over the fence and said, "Hey Jess, you want to come over for a fire?" And we went over there and we had just a really great conversation. We figured out that they're Christians too. They invited us to their church, and yeah, it's already just been such a big blessing to have them, and I'm just thanking God for them, because yeah, we need friends, we need fellow Christians to walk through this life with, and The funny thing is actually the same thing happened to us in our neighborhood in Texas. My husband had prayed that if it was God's will that he would get baptized this weekend, is what his prayer was. We went to another neighbor's, like, she had a neighborhood party, and my husband got into conversation with this other guy. We had just moved to this neighborhood, and he was like, yeah, you guys should come to church with us tomorrow. And then just randomly they were saying, the guy at the end of the sermon, he was like, and if you want to get baptized today, we can even do it right now. And my husband was like, oh my gosh, what an answered prayer. And so it's just really funny how God is just always pulling us through this life, bringing us to places that we need to be. And I'm just very grateful. So I hope that you guys are experiencing some great friendships in your life, and I'd love to be your friend. So just, keep talking to me down in the comments. I'm really enjoying forming these relationships and making new friends, and just being involved in this community is a really big blessing for me. And yeah, I just want to say thank you all so much, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your week with your family, and I'll see you guys all on Monday for a savings video. So bye everyone.